Hey everyone, Hudson here, and welcome back to another video. It's been a while since I've done an earnings update video, so in this video I will be giving you a quick update on my earnings, how often I'm writing, and one recent change to Medium's algorithm that makes me feel very optimistic about the future. Let's get into it. So a few weeks ago, I made a video outlining everything I believed to be wrong with Medium's recent algorithmic changes. And at the top of the list was the necessity to bring back member reading time as a key metric when deciding which articles to push out to a wider audience. And last week, serendipitously, Medium announced that they will in fact be bringing back member reading time as a key metric in their algorithm. This means writers' earnings will no longer be beholden to having their stories selected for a boost, and stories can once again earn money on their own merit and continue earning money as long as readers are deciding to read them. In a recent post on Medium's official blog, they also announced that member reading time will be reintroduced into the stats page as well, so you can get an idea of how much attention your stories are earning and how much you can expect to earn as a result. Since Medium's updated their algorithm once again, I've seen an increase in my stories' earnings, and stories are continuing to earn for longer, as long as they meet a few key metrics. So what I'll do now is share a full breakdown of my income, as well as how these changes have already affected some of my stories. And then I will go over what key metrics to focus on and what this means for the future. Okay, so let me pull up my earnings from October. You can see here at the top a $10 partner program bonus, and this actually came as a result of an adjustment Medium made after they uncovered some fraudulent activity. Essentially, there was a group of writers who were hacking engagement, which basically means they found a way to either automate or engage in mass engagement with the sole purpose of earning money. And this was one of the issues with Medium's recent changes, where they prioritized engagement, I believe, too heavily. I have a video that outlines all of these changes, which I will link in the description below. But with the reintroduction of member read time, this means that writers can worry a little bit less about engagement and focus on writing articles that people want to read and earn money as a result. So I'll just show you the total amount. I won't keep you in suspense any longer, and then I will dive into a few of the articles to show you how these changes have actually been reflected. So if we go to my total earnings for the month, just over $1,000 USD, which for me is what I aim for. And this month I actually only wrote 4 articles, which is awesome. That's an average of $250 per article, something I'm perfectly happy with and happy to invest my time into. The vast majority of these earnings came from one boosted article, which was one of the issues with the algorithm as it stood last month, because you essentially needed to get your stories boosted for them to earn any substantial amount of money. The end of the month is when Medium made the changes to reintroduce read time into their algorithm, and you can see here another story. The same engagement as these previous two has earned quite a lot more, and this is more what I'm used to. Is when you write an article that people like, it earns anywhere from $100 to upwards of $1,000 on its own, regardless of if it has been boosted or not. This makes me feel very optimistic about the future, because stories can once again earn money on their own merit without having to cater your writing style and topics to subjective criteria, deeming it eligible or ineligible for a boost. With that said, there are a few metrics you still need to keep in mind to ensure that your stories are being pushed out to a wider audience and having the potential to continue earning money. And those are read ratio. I have found that any of my stories that have a read ratio of above 70% tend to perform better and continue earning money weeks and months after they've been posted. Engagement, which consists of claps, highlights, comments, and follows. So as a minimum, to keep your stories at the top of readers' homepages and also be pushed out to readers based on their interests, I would aim for a minimum of 500 claps, 5 comments, and 5 new followers within the first 3 days of your story being posted. Although this is by no means an exact science or a prerequisite for your stories to perform well, I've just found in my experience that those are good numbers to aim for, and if you hit those in combination with a read ratio above 70%, your stories stories will generally stay at the top of people's homepages. And with the reintroduction of member reading time into their algorithm, how long each of those readers are staying on your story will determine the earnings. These are also the same metrics which will help your stories be seen by more boost nominators and increase the likelihood of them being selected for a boost. I've made a cheat sheet which you can download in the description below for free, where I outline all this information on one page, as well as a full list of resources, links, and images to help solidify that information. Personally, the reintroduction of member reading time into their algorithm is the main issue I had with Medium's recent changes. So as of today, I'm perfectly happy with Medium's algorithm if they just keep it this way. But if there's anything I've learned from writing on Medium, it's that change is the only constant you can really expect. So I will continue to update you on my earnings, best practices, and any changes that Medium makes to their policies or algorithm in the future. To keep up to date with all this information, I would love for you to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can be notified of new posts. That's it for me. I hope you found this valuable. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.